Good morning. I got something in the mail last night that I think is going to be my favorite Tesla accessory. All right, what we have here is, that's right, it's a steering wheel weight. It's way heavier than I thought it would be. So we're gonna give this a little demo here today. I have to say, this is a little bit more fancier packaging than I thought it would be. It's just like a nice, it's just a cardboard box, but it's makes you feel like you're getting something fancy. This is just a Chinese product I got off the website Wish. I've never ordered off of that site before. This was the first time I purchased anything, but the price was right. Let's see how this thing goes here. I think this is one-handed. So I think this part, you put right there. Yeah, good. Like, ooh, it's like that. And this part, okay, boom, it just like mounts on like that. Ooh, that's slick. Let's give this thing a try. So like the one question I kind of was curious is, would I leave it on all the time? Would I take this little guy on and off? I'm hoping that it can just live on the car. When I put it in autopilot, it just does its job and it doesn't really affect. So far, it seems to be good. You know how the Tesla steering is like really robotic? It really is like strong mechanics. I think that like holds it like kind of pretty well. I don't feel like it's really pulling the car to the left, just being on the steering wheel. It just seems to hold straight, like, which is pretty amazing. And then we'll see as if I can just leave it on all the time. First thing I gotta do is go uptown today. So we're just gonna like give it a shot right out of the gate in city traffic here. It's on. I'm not gonna touch the wheel. Just see how it does. See if I get any indicator to do anything. And I know that this isn't what people think is safe. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It almost must hit this truck, but it's not. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna risk it all. I know that that's just, no one wants me to do this, but it's science, right? Or not. I don't know. Just wanna see if it'll take me all the way uptown. So far it hasn't asked for any interaction, so I'm really happy with this thing. Tesla just did their full self-driving subscription, went live a couple days ago. I'm looking forward to trying that. My next road trip or somewhere where I've really got a lot of driving to do. But I just wanted to see, how functional is autopilot? Just doing this kind of stuff, we're just kind of like, I'm still going to pay attention, but without the nuisance of the car constantly every few minutes or seconds being like, hey, touch the wheel, do something. Like, I don't want to take a nap. I don't want to like completely check out with just autopilot, but being able to have a little bit less engagement is the goal. So far, this thing is working incredibly well. I'm just cruising here through town. Go ahead and go a little faster. It hasn't asked for a single moment of interaction from me. Oh, look at that turn. It does so well. I trust it. I know a lot of people have different points of view on the machines taking over, and even this whole setup is still in development in a lot of ways, but I've had this Tesla now for almost a month. I've been using autopilot a lot. If the lines are there and, the road is good, I haven't seen it mess up at all. I've seen it be damn near perfect. In contrast to human drivers, just to speak honestly, human drivers are terrible. They're not good at driving. And so that is reassuring to me that we're on the right track with this autonomous driving. Anyways, I'm about to my destination, but yeah, this thing's just cruised all the way uptown for me. It didn't ask once. I love this thing, game changer. Very great. Okay, so we're gonna do a nice long freeway run really test this thing out and see just how well it works, if it doesn't bother me to touch the wheel at all on autopilot. So let's check out how it goes. All right, I'm just getting on the freeway here. Ooh, we got a nice turn. All right, so we're just gonna get out here, get in a lane, and engage some autopilot. Oh, right away, it's like, hey, what are you doing? Okay, so there we go. Set at 80, the little lock is in. Let's just see this little stretch here, if it'll just do it. I love this thing. I mean, we all know that with autopilot, you know, you can't just put in, you know, a destination in the navigate map and it won't just take you, it won't do turning. It will do stop and go if there's cars in front of you. It kind of will use that as the mechanism. So you'll see here, you know, like it won't hit this car in front of me. It'll hold whatever, 3 car lengths distance. It's great. Which is kind of the beauty of it, of what already comes with the cars, what is already free and built in. This accessory just gives you less like fiddling with the wheel all the time, I guess, you know? That's how I feel about it. I'm sure there's lots of schools of thought. I'm sure people will consider me completely reckless. I don't feel that way. I just, I think it's a nice addition to the autopilot. Now I got a semi coming up on me. I'm about to get off here. The idea here was that just a quick freeway run that was several minutes, not touching the wheel at all. Yeah, just to kind of do it a little bit. This is my exit. Thing worked great. Yeah, I didn't engage with the steering wheel one bit. Oh, and I just turned the wheel and it turns right off. Okay. Alright, here's one more like town vibe. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let it completely rally through this area. Like I'm just gonna post up in this middle lane. I love how I can set this max speed 10 miles above in a 35. I wish you could set the speed just anything you wanted. I know, again, I'm probably too reckless for a lot of people, but I just love the idea. Anyways, again, I'm paying attention, but I want to know how good this is. How strong is this tech? And by removing myself from the equation as much as possible, it is a sound way to do it. Yeah, so the autopilot's great when there's like an actual car in front of you because it won't hit that car. Oh, now I got no car in front of me. Oh, look, it's like slowing down a little, but it's still like happy. Again, here comes a turn. And so far, the autopilot hasn't asked for any engagement from me. So we got a red light way up there. It'll stop. It will just come to a stop behind this car. And, oh, it's slowing. Hey, look. It's my twin. And a nice matching Model Y. So it stops for its own kind too. Again, I'm just like I'm not touching this wheel, I'm not touching the speedometer. It's still engaged, it's just doing its thing. Light's green, it's going. I didn't touch the gas pedal. Oh, look at that acceleration. I've only owned this Tesla for like a month, and that is like one of my favorite features, is that instant torque, that zip up and go. It is so nice. It is nice in traffic. It is nice when you just want to get back to the pleasure of driving, and there's no like RPM rev or anything. Okay, check this out. If I don't, I'm gonna hit the brakes. If I don't, that kills autopilot. I would have blown through that red light. So that's a little bit different situation there. But now if I want to re-engage it, oh, it won't do it right here. There we go. And it'll stop again for this car. Again, just repetitively saying this, but I'm not steering. We all know that, but really the big thing is the steering wheel weight is preventing the system from asking for me to touch the wheel, or, those that own Teslas know that you can just like turn up the volume buttons and that will count as engagement. So it's pretty fractional amount, like what you're even doing, but it can be annoying. So anyways, that's pretty much wrapping up this test here. I just kind of want to do a nice long like city run as well, just to kind of, again, see how it works. I'm delighted. I'm going to, put information as to where I got this thing on this video. If y'all want to get it, I got it pretty cheap from China on the site Wish. I'll put more information in the description. All right, thanks for watching.